people living via donkey route for another country. Back to you, Vinay.
All right, Professor Madhav Nalapat, editorial director of the Sunday Guardian, also joins us on this broadcast to talk more about this. Professor Nalapat, good afternoon, sir. Thank you for speaking with us. Professor Nalapat?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, what does this tell you about the relationship between India and the United States? Well, to people it may seem that there is obviously semantics on the face of it. India and America do get along. There are concessions on either side. But this mistreatment of our citizens, it raises or opens up an ugly chapter with the Americans.
Well, like you said, that there are a few countries that export their violent criminals, hardened criminals who are never going to reform, to the United States illegally. India is not among the countries in that list. I think President Trump's national security team will be able to get to the facts and find that out. Now, when countries are not that particular list of countries that export violent criminals to the United States, I think it's important to ensure that proper treatment is given to its nationals when they are deported back. There's no question that legal immigration is wrong. There's no question that India has a responsibility to take them back. But they come back in a humane fashion. Now, what happens is that by sending them back in this manner, by not differentiating India from countries that are exporting violent criminals to the United States, the United States administration is in danger of losing substantial public goodwill, and that is going to go to the benefit of that. The fact is that this hybrid war that's taking place between the US and China and, of course, India and China as well, public opinion is a very important factor. Public goodwill is a very important factor. We just saw a report that India country with the largest number of people who were in favor of Donald Trump. Now, steps like this will completely reverse that sentiment. So I think President Trump needs to pull up his ICE officials and tell them that they have to differentiate between democracies, especially partner democracies like India, and the nationals of those countries, and those countries that are, behaving in a rogue fashion and typically more violent than the US. Otherwise, public goodwill is going to wear it. And I think, I'm sure the External Affairs Minister has been emphatic in conveying to the US side. I'm sure that, and hopefully, this kind of treatment will not continue in future plane loads of such illegal immigrants returning to India for need.
Sir, appreciate you joining us. Well, the new direct tax code or the new income tax bill may get approval in the cabinet